Hello everybody, this is Darth Azeroth here, coming at you with my first zombie map idea. Now I know what you're thinking. Azeroth, what are you doing? You're supposed to play zombies, you're not supposed to make maps. You're not creative. Whatever. I thought I would try it. And I've had this idea sitting around for a couple weeks now. At least about a month. Just maybe a little bit more than that. And as you can see, if you've read the title and or are watching video right now, you can see it is going to be about rock and roll. Now, this is just pretty much just me writing down whatever comes to my head, but yeah, so the name Rock and Roll House of Horrors. Like it? You don't? Tell me in the comments. The year is going to be set in the year 2025. Perks. There's two new perks called Zombie Rock and Rock and Solo. I will tell you about those later. And old perks that will be returning for this map are Speed Cola, Stamina Up, Double Tap, Deadshot Daiquiri, Quick Revive, Who's Who, and Juggernog. The new perks. No, I'll get to that later. The wall weapons that will be available obviously off the wall are the PDW 57, Chicom, CQB, AN94, MP7, MP5, QBB LSW, MK48, M27, SWAT 556, TAC 45, CAP 40, and the 57. Now, you may be thinking, hey, dude, that's a lot of guns. But I'm also planning this to be a pretty big map, because it's going to be set, like, in a rock and roll, like theater area, not just like the stage and like the area in front of it. I'm gonna like use the whole area and possibly the out front area. I'm not sure yet. Then weapons you get from the box, which will be moving, by the way. It will move to different spots around the theater. The weapons from there will be the Scar H, the MTAR, Hammer, KSG, M1216, R870 MCS, Raygun, Thundergun, B23R, Executioner, Python, LSAT, FAL OSW, Vector K10, MSMC, Scorpion EVO, RPG, RPD, Galil, AK-74U, AK-47, 5.7 dual wield, and the magical, the one and only, the Devil's Blade, after constructing it. Now, you may be asking me, Azeroth, what is the Devil's Blade? And I will tell you. Now, the Devil's Blade. The Devil's Blade. This wondrous demonic guitar was forged in hell's flames by Satan himself long, long ago. It was thought to have been destroyed in the Dark Ages, but has shown up once again. This weapon is built by finding the parts throughout the map and put together on the stage. The parts are the neck, the body, the headstock, and the Pick of Doom, which is always found near the workbench with a green glow so it's easy to spot, and it is also referenced to the Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Once built, a sound like demonic laughter is heard, and the wondrous guitar of myth and legend is yours. It does go away after being built, but don't worry, it can be upgraded in the Pack-a-Punch, and it is available from the mystery box after you build it. Range gun that shoots sonic sound waves, but after you run out of ammo, is forced to be used as a melee weapon. Damage for range, 25,000 to 50,000. Melee, 15,000 to 25,000. When you pack punch the gun, or the guitar, it is called the Devil's Harmony. You dual wield it. It is forced to be a melee weapon. It does 50,000 to 100,000 damage on direct impact. It hits other zombies nearby with sonic waves for 25 to 45,000 damage. Now, I thought about a couple different ways it could go about, but I've still not completely zeroed in on how it will act as a gun, because as you know, you can't really hold a guitar as a gun. Like, there are certain ways you can hold it, make it look like you're holding a gun, like an assault rifle or something, but I don't know. We'll figure out something, obviously, or Treyarch, or whoever ends up making this map. Probably not Treyarch, obviously, but if I'm lucky, maybe they'll find it and they'll like it and they'll do something with it, but I doubt it. I'm still a small YouTuber, but, you know, things can happen, and yeah. So, there's also other things in this map. I'll leave that picture up for a little while, and then I'll change it. But there are also two new traps, and an original trap that has been with us since World at War. The two new traps are Pyrotechnics for $2,000 points, and the Slicer for 2,500. And then the coming back reoccurring trap is the Electric Barriers. Pyrotechnics, only found on the stage, when activated, shoots fireworks and explosives for 30 seconds, killing all zombies in a 15-yard radius. You get 50 points per kill. And then the Slicer, found in certain spots around the map, when activated, randomly sends a long, thin blade up into the air, into the ceiling once every 10 seconds for 50 seconds, shooting a total of 6 times, first one when you activate it, and then every 10 seconds afterwards. You get 100 points per kill. So if you're really lucky, you can get back pretty much all your points really fast. There is a cooldown on these traps. I would think that the Pyrotechnics, since, well, they're Pyrotechnics, that would be like grand finale or once in a while, so I'm going to give it, I would say probably about 4 or 5 minutes cooldown on it. Electric Barrier obviously normally is a couple minutes. And then the Slicer, I would say about 30 seconds because, well, not, it doesn't really do anything fantastical. So, um, yeah, and then the details slash story of the map backstory. You were fighting zombies backed up in a corner with your friends. You don't remember exactly what happened, but there was a bright light. When you reappeared, you were on a stage with your old friends, and then there was 2 new people playing a rock song for a crowd of angry zombies below. And now you must do your best to fight them off while finding new secrets and items that will unlock new hints for the future of zombies. Now, there's lots of things you can get from that. First of all, 2 new people along with 3 of your old buddies. So that means, yes, there will be 5 people on this map, either that or 4 players. And, wait, no. Actually, no, there'll be 6. So, I don't know how Treyarch would do this. Maybe there's 4 people and then there's 2 AI controlled units, or in solo they could have 6, no, that'd be 5 AI controlled units. Sorry, I had to count there for a second. I'm not really doing all the good with thinking today, but so yeah, I don't know how they would do that, but then the melee weapons. Now I made a new one for this because rock and roll themed. Sharpened drumstick, so you can do a little stabby action. Obviously, it wouldn't be as powerful as the Bowie knife and the Galvanknuckles, which are also available on this map for their respective 3,000 and 6,000. I think because it is a lot weaker than the Bowie knife, it'll just be something you can kill the dogs with on the early rounds for, I don't know, 15 to 2,000 points. 1,500 to 2,000 points. And then for equipment, there will be claymores, semtex grenades, EMP grenades, C4, bouncing betties, shock charges, and tactical insertions. Now the tactical insertions I know on multiplayer works a lot better than on zombies, but hear me out. The tactical insertions could be used as a way to choose where you respawn at the beginning of a new round instead of just starting off in the middle of nowhere with nothing nearby. I know usually it'll spawn you wherever everyone else is standing, but if everyone's spawned or standing in a spot where it's not really going to be a good spot for you to start off in, maybe you want to start off near the box or Juggernaut or whatever you want to start off near, you can do that. Really not much to talk about for this one. I don't know if I said it, but it will be set in the year 2025. And then the last thing I guess I had to talk about right now are the new perks. The Zombie Rock perk. There is a chance on hit to make all zombies near you stop going after you and dance to rock music. 50% chance for those zombies to lose their heads while headbanging. And then there is Rockin' Solo. It only can be used in conjunction with the Devil's Blade, and then later on the Devil's Harmony. And what it does is once every 5 minutes allows you to bust out an amazing solo and distract the zombies, stopping them where they are and put them to sleep for 30 seconds, allowing you to get away. Pretty much like the Monkey Bomb, except it doesn't do damage to them, it just stops them wherever they are for 30 seconds, long enough for you to get to a good distance away, possibly get a few shots off and get some points. I still haven't figured out a set cost for them yet. I'm pretty sure for Zombie Rock, since it does have a chance to kill the zombies, you will probably just have like pay 2,500 to 30,000, or not 30,000, 3,000, and then for Rock and Solo 2,000, I would guess, about there. Um, there will also be a new boss zombie like on this map, like Die Rise. Instead of the fleas, they will be I don't know, something to do with rock. Maybe like the zombified versions of like famous rock stars. I don't know. Still haven't really figured it out yet. Haven't done a whole lot of thought on it since I wrote down the ideas for this map. But maybe you guys will like it. I don't know. And then the for something like this, because it's gonna be a big map. Obviously, there's gonna be lots of places to train. I gotta make it at least somewhat difficult on you guys. There will be a new boss zombie, reminiscent of the old Call of the Dead days. Like, it will be like George A. Romero, but it won't be him. It will be someone new, and I haven't thought about who it will be yet. But when I do get more of the ideas down that I have for this map, because it's gonna be a pretty big map. There's gonna be lots of Easter eggs and lots of secrets. Maybe someday I'll team up with someone and see if I can get anyone to actually make this map for me, because I don't really have the skill to do so. But yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.